Bonjour et bienvenue à tous. Moi, je m'appelle Hani et je suis votre enseignante de la langue française. My name is Hani and I am your French instructor. In our last session, we have learned some basic salutations, the greetings. Now, in today's lesson, we are going to learn the French letters, l'alphabet français, French alphabet, and the cardinal numbers from 1 to 100. So, let's start. Let's start lesson number 2, leçon 2, Comptons ensemble. Here we have first of all l'alphabet, the French letters or the French alphabet. The alphabet in French is written in the same manner as in English, but the letters are pronounced differently. So pronounce the alphabet correctly and loudly. Let's see all the alphabet. First we have A, B, B, C, D, U, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z. With the letters you can see the pronunciations are also written, so here you can easily read the alphabets. Now some words are also given. First we have le, m, s, n, d, a. Here S is silent, we are not pronouncing S. We are going to see all the rules where we have to pronounce the words and where they are silent, where they are not pronounced. But here you can just learn the pronunciation of AS will be A. Then we have la, ma, ta, le. The combination sound of ES is A, so here we are pronouncing it as le. MES will be may, te, they, mère, père, père. Here you can see some marks over some French letters. Of course, we are going to learn all these marks which are called accents. Like in Hindi, we have matra. So in French letters also we can find some accents on some letters. We are going to learn just after this. Mère, the pronunciation of this, mère, and this is same. The meaning of this is mother, and the meaning of this mer is see. Then we have tu, carte, fille, garçon, français, table, chaise, château, hôpital. Here we have H which is silent, so we are reading it like hôpital. And the last word is hotel. We are going to see all the meanings of all these words later. Just here they are just given to make the practice of French alphabet, so you can just repeat these words and you can practice the pronunciation and how we pronounce the French alphabets, the French letters. On page number 19, we have some rules of pronunciation, a guide to pronunciation. Before we start, I just want to tell you, in French, generally, last letter of a word is not pronounced. Letters like E, R, S, D, T are silent if they are found at the end of a word. Okay, now first rule says in French, the letter H is mostly silent. As a letter, it has a sound, but in words, it is usually not pronounced. The way it is pronounced is given below in brackets. Here you can see some examples where we can see the letter H is silent in French. First word is homme. So here we are not pronouncing this H. The pronunciation of this word is like homme. Second, we have horloge. Third word is hotel. Rule number 2 is the letter J sounds like S in measure. As in English, we pronounce the word measure, so we have the same sound of letter J in French. So here first example is given, je. Next example is jardin. Rule number 3 is the letters T and D have a soft pronunciation in French. First word is tu, tomate, table. For D, here we have some examples, disque, dîner, and difficile. Rule number 4, the letter C, if followed by letters I and E, sounds like S, but elsewhere sounds like K. For example, first word we have is su. CE is pronounced as su. Set, cidre, and where C is followed by letter O, it is pronounced as ko. So here we are pronouncing it like comment. café, café, and carte, carte. Rule number 5. In French, CH always has the sound of sh, not as that in chair. It is pronounced as sh. It has sh sound. First is chaise, chaise, château, château, chanter, chanter, and chapeau, chapeau. After the rules of pronunciations, now we have some accents. You must have noticed that there are marks over some of the French letters. These marks are called accents and they play an important role in the French pronunciation and meaning. Now first we have l'accent aigu. This is found on letter E and this gives the sound of letter A. It is pronounced like A. Now here one example is given. Café, accent aigu, we can found on letter E, and that is the reason this word is giving the sound of A and it is pronounced like café. Second accent is l'accent grave, which is found on letters A, E, and U. Now with the words only you can see the sound of this accent. Here we are pronouncing this letter as this word as père, père, and mère. So here it is the sound of accent grave is like slight a, père, mère. Third is l'accent circonflexe, which can come on any vowel A, E, I, O, U, and it doesn't make any difference in pronunciation. For example, château, château, dîner, dîner. Accent 4 is la cédille. This accent comes under C and it tells you to pronounce C like S. For example, Leçon. Here we are not pronouncing C as K, but we are pronouncing it as S. So here the word is Leçon. Accent 5 is tréma, le tréma, which found when two vowels come next to each other and the second vowel needs to be pronounced separately. So here when we found this accent on any letter, it is pronounced separately. For example, here we are pronouncing this word as mais, mais, and Noël, Noël. Accent 6 is l'apostrophe. This shows the omission of a vowel. For example, le and or. So when we have two vowels together, we remove the first one and we put apostrophe here. And then we pronounce the word together. So the sound will be law instead of le or. We will pronounce it like law. Accent 7 is le trait d'union, hyphen. This is used to connect certain words like a-t-il or dit-il. So to connect certain words, we can put le trait d'union. Now here on page number 20, we are going to have les nombres cardinaux, the cardinal numbers that I'm going to cover on page number 22. On page number 21, we have one poem. We are going to just see this poem and then we will learn the cardinal numbers. Here you can see one poem is given, des cerises, some cherries. Chantons, let's sing. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, nous irons au bois. We are going to the woods. 4, 5, 6, cueillir des cerises. 4, 5, 6, je pluck the cherries. 7, 8, 9, dans mon panier neuf. 7, 8, 9, in my new basket. 10, 11, 12, elles seront toutes rouges. And 10, 11, 12, they will be all red. Now let's learn the cardinal numbers, les nombres cardinaux. 0, 0, 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5, 6, 6, 7, 7. Here P is silent. We are pronouncing it like 7, 8, 8, 9, 9, 10, 10, 11, 11, 12, 12, 13, 13, 14, 14, 15, 15, 16, 16, 17, 17, 18, 18, 19, 19, 20, 20. Now 21, 21. Here we are adding ET, 20 and 1. 21, 22, 22, 23, 23, 24, 24, 25, 25, 26, 26, 27, 27, 28, 28, 29, 29, 30, 30. Then 31, again we are putting ET, 31, 31, 32, 32, 33, 33, 34, 34, 35, 35, 36, 36, 37, 37, 38, 38, 39, 39, 40, 40. Now for 41, 41, 41, 42, 42, 43, 43, 44, 44, 45, 45, 46, 46, 47, 47, 48, 48, 49, 49, 50, 50, 51, 51, 52, 52, 53, 53, 54, 54, 55, 55, 56, 56, 57, 57, 58, 58, 59, 59, 60, 60, 61, 61, 61, 62, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 82, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100. Now here to note in French, while writing numbers in letters, it is very important to put a hyphen between two digits. But in numbers like 21, 31, 41, 51, 61, 71, we put ET instead of hyphen. Observe that in the number 80, 80, there is an S, whereas there is no S when it is followed by any other digit. I hope now all the numbers, all the cardinal numbers are clear to you. All the pronunciation is also clear. and how we can frame the numbers, that rule also is quite clear to you. After this, the provided vocabulary part you can see in the given notes. So there I have given you all the words of vocabulary and its pronunciation also, that you can see over there. Now just come to the exercises. Exercise number 1, we have écrivez les chiffres en lettres. Here you have to write the numbers and letters. So first blank is given here. So there you can write trois ballons, three balls, trois ballons, 13 cerises, 13 cherries, 5 fleurs, 5 flowers, 3 tomates, 3 tomatoes, 7 stylos, 7 pens, 4 chapeaux, 4 hats. Exercise number 2, écrivez les nombres en lettres en suivant le modèle. According to the given example, you have to fill the blanks. First example given is 2 plus 3 égale 5. 2 plus 3 is equals to 5. So accordingly, you have to write all the numbers here. Second is 1 plus 5 égale 6. 1 plus 5 is equals to 6. Part 3, 2 plus 7 égale 9. 2 plus 7 is equals to 9. Number 4, 4 plus 6 égale 10. 4 plus 6 is equals to 10. Part 5, 5 plus 7 is equals to 12. So 5 plus 7 égale 12. Part 6, 2 fois 2. 2 multiplied by 2 is equals to 4. So 2 fois 2 égale 4. Part 7, 3 fois 3 égale 9. 3 into 3 is equals to 9. Part 8, 4 fois 3 égale 12. 4 into 3 is equals to 12. Part 9, 6 fois 3 égale 18. 6 into 3 is equals to 18. Part 10, 5 fois 4 égale 20. 5 into 4 is equals to 20. In question number 3, complétez ces séries en écrivant les nombres en lettres. Here you have to complete the given series. So they have given you 2, then 4. So here you are going to write 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18 and 20. Part 2, they have given you these 20. So here we are going to write 30, 14, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90 and 100. Question number 4 says, dites le nombre. Here you are going to tell the numbers. Part number 1 is the filles dans la classe. So here you are going to write the numbers of girls in your class. So accordingly you can write. Part 2 is the garçons dans la classe. So here you are going to write the number of the boys in your class. So that also can be written by you easily. Part number 5. Question number 5 is, écrivez les nombres suivants en chiffres. You have to write the numbers, the following numbers in en chiffres, in numbers. So first one is says 16. Second is 19. 19. Third is 12. Fourth is 9. Fifth is 13. Sixth is 5. Seventh is 11. Eighth is 15. Ninth is 4. And 10th is 20. Question number 6. Animaux. Observez les silhouettes et complétez. Here you are going to see the given picture, the given shadows, and according to that you have to write the numbers. First one is, il y a 12 crevettes. There are 12 crabs. 9 hiboux, 9 owls. Et 9 mouches, and 9 flies. Question number 7 is quite easy. Now I think you can do it easily on your own. First one is 39. 39. 41. 41. 25. 25. 62. 62. 53. 53. 21. 21. 37. 37. 50. 50. 46. 46. 64. 64. 60. 60. 70 is 70. 48. 48. 57. 57. 66. 66. And 22. 22.
Hey French learners! Join French online classes with French Popcorn and accelerate your learning skills. Just email your query at frenchpopcorn5@gmail.com. French classes are available for school students and advanced learners of level A1, A2, B1, B2. Students can also join French online tests, group classes, individual classes, interview preparation, and online peer-to-peer speaking sessions. We will soon be starting our live YouTube sessions where you can post and discuss your queries. Register with us or join our Telegram, Facebook, Instagram channels or groups through link provided in the description to receive updates.
Now I hope all the letters, the French alphabets and the cardinal numbers are clear to you. You can easily spell out the words. You can easily count the number of anything. Still, if you have any question, you can let me know in the comment box. And don't forget to like, share and subscribe my channel. This is Honey signing off, French Popcorn. Bonjour.